everybody, Owen here from Game of the Cool, and I am here with Ash, and we are at the co-op once again. This time we're playing Kings of War. We've got the Kingdoms of Men going up against the Brotherhood. Is there more to Brotherhood, or is it just the Brotherhood?
Just the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood of the Horse. Got it.
The horse.
2,000 points. Show you the armies, we'll get this underway. Alright, so here is my 2,000 points of Kingdoms of Men. We get so much stuff. So, pardon the lack of some of the bases and a few guys that still need to be finished up. I want to try it out before Adepticon.
Basing it, yeah.
And also basing it. So a lot of these units are going to get turned into multiple units as the whole minimum model count thing. But we're going to use it basically filling all the holes for now. So we've got some arquebusiers, 10, and then we've got a spear wall with one of their own little siege artilleries, another one with foot guard with great weapons, another artillery. These are just foot guard with shields, Got a little wizard. He's got the Bane Chant upgrade along with his fireball, some more rifles. We have our monster, our large beast with his built-in, it's probably this little cannon here. That is his ballista. We've got a cannon. We have a full horde of the phalanx spear. What are they called? Heavy pikes. That's what they are. And then we've got a general on a winged beast. And that is 2,000 points. Oh, and the general also has Blessing of the King. Blessing of the Gods.
Blessing of the Gods.
Give them a lead. And these guys have +1 to hit in melee. Did it.
And here's my 2,000 points of Brotherhoods. Start with my heroes. I have a, that's the Adjutant with a boomstick. I've got my Devoted with Lightning Bolt 3. And then I've got my Exemplar Redeemer, and he's got the Medallion of Life, which is one of the new 2016 magic items, that gives you Regenerate 5+. So no more Ensorcelled Armor. I'm going to try Medallion of Life. Then I have a regiment of Vienne Bowmen. I have a regiment of Vienne Initiates, and they have the Brew of Haste, so they're movement 9. Then I've got a Potion of the Caterpillar, Regiment of Knights, Brotherhood. Wine of Elvenkind, Regiment of Knights. I have a Brew of Strength, Regiment of Knights. The Pipes of Terror on this unit, and then these two are just naked.
There we go.
That's it. 2,000 points of Brotherhood.
Lots of horse. I'm going to shoot them.
Yep.
What scenario are we going to play? 1.
1 kill. Kill. We go. We kill.
See who's deploying first.
Gonna be you.
Yes.
Pick a side.
I'm going to stay on this side.
Sounds good.
I'm already here. So here we are deployed. We've got the Kingdoms of Men lined up. We've got our foot guard on the far left. We've got a lot of our artillery sitting behind the large unit of pikes. And then we've got a whole bunch of rifles lined up in staggered lines with some spearmen to break up whatever charge comes through. We've got our general on his flying beast. We've got our he's not a steam tank. He's a beast.
Large beast.
Large beast with his cannon.
Yeah.
And then we've got foot guard with great weapons, and then more foot guard up front. And then swing across, we have
Vienne Initiates with the Brew of Haste. We've got my Vienne Adjutant. We've got the Wine of Elvenkind Knights. We've got a Devoted Lightning Bolt. We've got my unit of Vienne Bowmen. We've got, who are you? The Brutal Knights. And behind them we have the Strength Knights. And then we have just 2 plain J units of Knights. My General, the Redeemer, and the Caterpillar Knights.
There we go. Makes sense the Caterpillars are on the forest side. So now we just roll off for first.
Let's do it.
Come on. Average? Not average enough. Full speed ahead, ponies.
Full speed ahead. We're going to go 8. Whoop. And just end up there. And then we're going to go 8 more. And just touch this wood.
There we go. General's running?
You guys go 10, yeah?
Yeah. Everyone's 10.
Cool.
Except for my generals, who's 20.
I'll individual, like so. I'm going to go 16.
Sure.
Like so. Just check 10. Back a little bit.
Back. Yep, you're good.
Just going to nimble.
Regular knights?
Yeah, we're going to go...
And they don't have Caterpillar, right? So they've got to avoid this water to march
just stop in front of it. They're both in a line right now. We're not going to touch it.
Okay.
So, this one's going to go up to here.
And sit just in front.
Yeah.
And they'll stand behind.
And stand in behind.
Another train of knights coming straight ahead.
Yeah, come straight up. Like that. Or come straight up again. Like so.
They're just going to move up.
Yeah, just make themselves relevant. Straight ahead. Whoa, like so. And then just pivot to get in the woods.
Speedy ones?
18? Yeah, these ones go 18. And you charge 10, yeah? So I'm just going to move them up. And then nudge them back until they don't
get
10.
A free foot guard charge?
Yeah.
Actually, pretty far back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just to there. Whoops. line.
Adjutant's up.
Yep, he's just going to walk up 8. Whoop, to here. Be done.
One other group of knights.
Why knights are going to go? They're going to go and just walk in between these 2 units.
They're marching, so
Yep.
they won't be able to rotate, right?
No, I have 1 of animal kind, so I still get a pivot.
Oh, okay.
I get an extra nimble, basically, so I'm just going to pivot like so at the end of all this.
There you go. The wizard.
She's going to individual.
And then march.
Yeah, and then march 10.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so. And then just pivot with nimble.
I fire a lightning bolt
Yeah,
into
there.
my little foot guard.
I'm going to suffer cover, though, because I can't see your leader points.
Yep.
So 5s, because now you do suffer cover with lightning bolt. 1, and then crushing 1, so force. No,
It's 3s actually for them. They are.
Oh, they're 4+ because
they're the foot guard. They
Yeah,
gave up
yeah.
their shields for swords.
Correct.
Oh, over to me. I don't have many charges that I could declare. I could actually come out with him on anybody that I basically wanted, because he charges 20. So I think he can reach out and touch
for sure, yeah.
those 2.
Yep.
But really, these guys are just perfectly lined up to shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a lot of shots to put into those guys, so it might be worthwhile to sacrifice my general. Probably not. I'd rather lose a unit of arquebusiers and then just countercharge. Because you can't roll into more units. It's not fantasy. I think these guys will actually hold the line against probably 1, maybe 2 units. Maybe 3, if we get lucky. So, I think we're just going to shoot you. I don't think I have any movement to do.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. These foot knights are going to move up. Guys are going to just march up. They can get pretty close to
Straight
you.
up 10. Yep.
Yeah. They just want to trap you so you can't quite fit between them. That's the intent there.
Sounds good.
Enough so we can still see your leader or middle point, but not enough that you can just run past, and these guys will follow them. Staying a little bit back, because we don't want to block our other cannon. El General, he's just going to nimble move, or he's not nimble rather, so he can't really do that. He's got to stay.
Nope.
Can you move sideways in this game?
You can, but you can't turn afterwards.
I'm just going to go sideways.
Okay.
There we go. Shooting phase. 5+.
Front unit, sure.
Nope. I'm going to miss everyone.
Yeah.
Next one,
5+.
5+. Cranks
Hey!
it. I think he's D6 plus 2?
Maybe.
D6 plus 2? 5?
Crushing 3.
2s?
2s. Yep, you got it.
Take 4.
Okay.
Fire some rifles into these guys. Shots on 5s with rifles. We're going to get 4. They're piercing 2.
You got it. So 3s.
Because your armor 5 on these guys, right? 3s. We're going to get 3 more. We're going to get up to 7.
7.
Group of rifles. Same as the first. 4 more hits.
On 3s.
Eat that. Average dice rolls. 3 more.
10.
10. And they break on 17,
17,
right?
that's right.
14, or 15, 17.
15, 17.
Fire this cannon. I'm going to take his dice off so that I can keep track. And he's going to shoot blue team.
Sure. Nope.
Misses. And then last attempt, blue team. Misses. And over here, he's going to fire his ballista into these guys.
Sure.
5+. Nope. And then some rifles into them. We're sitting on 5s. Going to get 2. And on 3s, unless these are weaker. And I did 1.
On them.
Yeah.
Sure.
For my shooting. So
Nerve.
roll some nerves.
7.
5 to kills, or sorry, 5 to break, 7 to kill. 6.
So they're
You're
wavered.
That's probably better for me. Boxcars for these guys. Almost. Over to the Brotherhood.
Alright. Headstrong. 4+.
Yep. Bell in the back's going to charge into this cannon here. You're out at 16.
Actually, yeah.
So you can't charge it. Instead, he's just going to march right up facing the cannon.
And then I'll nimble just to face a bunch of gates.
There you go. So you can see all of the cannons.
Yep.
You guys are going to go in on the foot guard.
Using my caterpillar knights on them, so not disrupted.
Yep. These guys are going to disrupt into my guns.
Yep.
2 more units going into the big unit of pikes.
We're going to be disrupted and ensnared, but such is life. Gotta try.
Blam. Oh, they're just going to move a bit.
Go 8. Come forward.
So.
Individual move. Just walk 5. Over to here.
You guys are going in on the foot guard.
Yep.
As we successfully trap them in that canyon here.
Yep. And then these guys are going to move up and then just pivot.
Yep.
Pivot. Move up to here and just pivot.
Looks good. Back.
Individual move. Nimble.
Right on this charge in the foot guard.
Caterpillar Knights.
How
They
many
get
attacks?
16 attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
3s. 1s and
That's
2s go away.
pretty good roll. And then
3s
on
again.
3s again. Yep.
Let's do it. 1s and 2s go away. but it's still 5, 9.
Do they run on a 9?
So that was 9, you're 16, so
16.
7?
7 to kill.
7 to kill. Gets him.
Dead. 5 foot card.
And we will pivot, reform it like so.
Yep. Charge against the guns.
Yep. And 4s.
Hitting on 4s because there is trees in the way.
Yeah, there's difficult ground. Oh!
Oh, it's
Actually,
3,
not
2,
the worst.
3?
3.
And then I think you're on 3s.
Yeah, it's 3s for the dudes usually. 2.
2. 9, 11.
I have Pipes of Terror, so I get +1.
Okay.
So +3.
You need an 8.
And 8. 7.
7. So wavered.
Wavered, and I pop back.
Taking 2, but they somehow held the line. Big charge.
Yep. Someone's snared.
And you're in terrain. You're -2.
I think ensnared.
So because of the ensnare ability plus the hindered, he's actually -2 to hit. So he's hitting on 5s.
5s. Let's do it.
First unit?
Green unit is...
I think these were both nothing.
Strength.
Oh, strength. Oh, that was the back unit. That's right. That's the other nothing unit.
So 5s.
Couple hits. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And improved strength for +1 to damage. And they'll get
2.
2. The other unit going for 5s, and these guys are 5s and 5s, right?
Yeah.
Couple more hits. Looking for 5s on 7 dice. Getting 1.
1.
Okay, so we're at 3.
3 total. Boxcars.
Boxcars to affect them. He did not boxcars.
Back an
Okay,
inch.
we'll back up. Got the lesser knights charging in against my foot.
So I hit on 4s. So they get 16 attacks.
Sweet. Looking for 4s this time.
And
Not as good as their friends on the left did.
3s. Nope.
Hitting on 2s, you're
So 3.
crushing
Sorry.
3.
That's right. Shifters. So 6, 5.
5. Cool. And then we're 16, so 11 to kill.
11 to kill.
8.
So that's
9, 10, 11. Not enough to waver me. 8 plus 3 is 11.
11.
I'm 14, 16.
Yeah, so you're fine.
So you will just back up.
No.
Oh, back over to the Kingdoms of Men. Not looking good. That's okay. We'll just forget about it. These two are going to charge because they'll displace to make them fit, right? That's how that works. So they basically move up
split front as best you can.
like so and like so. There we go. Birdman is going to jump these guys in the side, it looks like.
You're pretty wide, but sure.
Sure, check. Yep, double checking. I am going to land in the terrain, so I'm going to be disordered. -1 to hit. These folk are going to charge the blue team.
Okay.
So they shimmy over all the way.
Yep.
Because charges are weird in this game.
We just nudge this unit back a hair.
Yeah. There we go. Wavered, so they actually can't charge you. Which would have been good, but not going to happen. These guys are just going to pivot a bit. So they can avenge their friends when they all die.
Okay.
So my cannons don't have much to do this turn, but they did pretty good. They did 10 wounds.
Oh yeah, they put a big chunk of damage to somebody.
This fella is going to nimble, get out of line, normal turn back, just to not immediately die.
Sure.
And they're going to be shooting point blank. They're going to charge. They're going to take cover shots into them. He's going to shoot them probably in the open. So I think that's all we're going to do.
Sounds
some
good.
shooting. Let's see if we can get some crushing strength and piercing.
Ha!
4 pluses. I got both. Crushing, piercing.
That's 1.
And other than that, we're just going to do some shots.
Okay.
Cannonball.
5s.
Bam.
Ah!
Nails it. D6 plus 1. For 6.
Ah!
2s.
Oh,
6
jeez.
wounds. They're up to 16.
Just snake eyes mean I live.
I don't do this immediately, though, because they would want to shoot.
I'm at unlimited wounds now.
Yeah. Well, we'll skip over to here. These guys are going to try and put some cover shots into these.
Sure.
2.
3s.
Nothing.
Okay.
Are your friends going to try? Nope.
Nope.
Melee. Do you run? I didn't roll snake eyes.
Super run. Dead like a dead thing.
Combat. Let's do Mr. Birdman.
Yay!
He had 6 attacks, or sorry, 12 attacks because I flanked him. On
right.
4s, re-rolling 1s because I have elite. Look at all the 3s and 2s. And re-roll these 2, we're going to get nothing more. So we're going to get a total of 6.
And your crushing strength 2.
Looking for 3s. We're going to get 5.
Yeah.
Die on boxcars?
No.
No. Just roll off. These guys are good old foot pike. They're going to swing with 30 attacks. So, because I'm counterattacking, I don't suffer the disordered.
Nope.
And because I have the Brew of Sharpness, I have +1 to hit. So I'm hitting on 2s and then re-rolling 1s. This is the first 15 attacks.
Do it.
15.
Yeah.
And to wound, they have crushing 1, so 4s. Because I got the spell off. That's
Oh,
why.
just do the rest of your hits.
Okay, the rest of the hits.
Choose your own ones.
Reroll those ones. Got them all. So that's 30 hits, and then 50-50 on 4s. We're going to get 5, 6 right there.
Okay.
And then the rest, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
6 to kill me.
And I roll a 5.
I'm wavered.
I can't believe you didn't die. Because now I'm going to die.
Yes.
Swinging all the way over to the side, we've got this big old mess. The regular foot guard first. They have 12 attacks hitting on 3s. Good job.
Doing great.
They got spooked, I guess.
5.
The horses. Nothing.
Good job.
And then the greatsword foot guard, 3s. Slightly more on the board.
And 4s.
And then wounding on 4s. They're going to get a bunch, actually. 5, 6 more.
6 more, so I got a 7. So you need 9 to kill me.
I got a 5. These 2 are going to bounce off.
Oh.
Oh, they all have headstrong.
No, all the knights do, yeah. Nope,
Sweet.
they're wavered.
Knights going in
Yeah.
on the gun.
Gonna go and murder.
These guys are flanking.
Burp. Yeah, we're gonna charge into this guy in the flank.
Yep.
Whoop. And we might as well countercharge
There
these
you go.
guys. So we're gonna share it like that.
Gonna go.
She is going to...
Advance a bit.
Yeah, she's gonna advance 5. Over here.
Sure.
Nimble. Charge a different unit. These guys will charge the already injured unit. Whoop. These guys will
There you
charge
go.
the other unit.
Yep.
Like so.
So they won't have Thunderous, though, this turn.
They won't because you've wounded them.
Correct.
Yeah.
But these guys
These
will.
guys will.
So you're going to die. Individual and then Nimble just to get behind some units.
Yeah.
Going into the flank. This is going to suck.
32 attacks.
Lots of hits on 3s.
Ones and 2s
some
go
misses.
away.
This is half, right?
This is just half, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 10.
Okay.
Second one.
3s again.
10. Oops. And then it's
5.
plus 9, so 19. So 3 more dice.
Crushing 2 puts him on 3s. Some 1s and 2s. Might not be dead, 1 less.
Yeah, so that's... We've already got some on you.
Yeah,
so
3 on
that's
me. He didn't do much of that first turn.
5, 10, 14.
So that's 17. Need a 7? No, 6.
23.
6 to kill me.
Yes, yeah. 11.
Mulligan it!
Yep. And try again.
Nope,
It's
you got
8.
him. Goodbye. I go forward to D6 for another 6.
And just get in the way of their friends. Like that.
Yep. Lots of attacks.
Triple my attacks. I have like 18 attacks.
I'm just going to take this off.
Yeah, I want to roll it.
Okay.
I might
15 attacks, sitting on 3s.
Might flub this. Crushing 3 because of Thunderous.
Yep. So 2s.
It's only 2,
7.
4, 6, 7.
4 to kill me.
I'm dead.
And then it's going to rotate. Fight on this guy.
So they're disrupted. They're not. So the undisrupted units.
16 attacks.
That's right.
Yep.
3s.
3s to hit. And then
5s.
5s. Yeah.
These dice need to go away because they're screwing up the count. That looks
3,
like
4.
4.
There we go. And then 32 in the side.
Yeah, these are on 4s.
And then 5s
4s
again.
and 5s,
Yeah, 4s. Then 10 on 4s, and then the other half. 15 on 5s.
Let's do it. I have 4 so far.
5, 6,
5,
7,
6,
8.
7, 8.
8. Need an 8.
Ha!
Try again.
Inspiring. 10.
Okay.
Dead.
They're both going to reform. Fight over here.
I keep forgetting my shooting phases. It doesn't matter.
Who could you shoot?
I can cast a heal into them, which is what I was going to do.
Oh, you have heal. Okay.
I have heal, yeah.
Heal's range 6.
Thanks, 12.
Charge. These are guys with the real charges.
Yep. So 16 on 3s.
3s and 2s. 2s to wound.
So 8.
8.
8 to kill.
Yep.
6. Wavered.
God, we're just wavered. So you bounce off. There we go.
Then 5s.
Yeah, because they're inferior.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4s. Pretty good. 5s to wound. And he gets lots.
Ugh,
6.
6. So it's
Bring
9.
you up to 9. Yep. 7.
7 to kill.
6.
Wavered.
They're also wavered. And they're at 9. Everybody's wavered. Okay, then back over to the Kingdoms of Men.
Can time. Wizard time.
Cannons and wizards.
And arquebusiers.
Wizard's just going to stand here and be obnoxious. The spears, I think, are going to charge. Probably into these guys. Let's do that. Then we're just giving up our flank. Let's just stay where we are.
Okay.
We won't block line of sight. Larger fellow is going to move up. Just a regular move. Just to be ready to counter when those guys are all dead. And other than that, nobody else can really do anything. So we're going to go into shooting. Cannonball! Point blank! Make it count!
5s.
First rank of rifles, we're going to shoot this group.
Sure.
Looking for 5s. Going to get 3.
It's enough.
3s. Going to get 3.
I'm at 8.
Fireball 6, this guy. Going to get 2.
Into which unit?
This group.
This group, so they don't have cover. Because
Get 1.
Yeah, you get 1 now.
Yeah. Nope. Second group of guns, we're going to shoot at... I really would like one of your units to die. Like, I know it's a lot to ask. Let's try this one. One more. And we're going to get 3. And 3s. I get 1. So you're going to go up to 9. Yep.
Okay.
And that's all we got over here.
Okay.
And then swinging over to the other side, we're going to fire some guns into your cover.
Okay.
6s. 1. Nope. And then a 6-shot cannon.
Do it.
Oh, he did it! Cranks him with a 6.
Yeah.
+2, because he is just a
Yeah,
ballista.
just a ballista.
So he's going to get 5.
Not bad.
And then piercing 2, I believe, on the ballistas.
Yeah, piercing 3.
The 1s aren't going to be enough, but the 3s definitely are.
So
So
3
we're going to take
wounds?
3. Yeah. Into this group. Do they break?
8.
11.
Reroll it. I think I'm very inspiring. Sorry.
I think you're good either way. I got a 6, so 16? No, 14. I don't kill you.
Is nothing. No.
You have 9 wounds on you. 15?
15 is just a waiver.
So you are wavered.
Okay.
Scars on these guys? 9 and 3 is 12. Not enough. Actually, sorry, not very inspiring, so it does kill them with the first one. We did it! We killed the unit! That's it! My wavered units are no longer wavered, and it is over to you.
Okay.
Hello, unit.
I'm going to charge this unit of guns.
Wounded guns. Going through the terrain once again.
Of course. That's what
Now,
we
do I slide to meet you?
No.
No? Okay.
We just maximize as best we can without touching the other units.
Got it. Gonna
And then just go on your
speed bump
flank.
these guys.
Yeah.
Gonna pivot. I don't think you can get to this cannon before
Without
hitting
touching
him.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. Even if I pivot slightly less. So I was here. Like just go right along the line. No, I'm going to touch him. Won't matter. So I'll hit him.
Yep.
Ooh, and I'm actually going to double charge. No, I can't double charge. I couldn't see it at the beginning.
Right. Because you block yourself.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I can't move anymore now, so I end up like this.
Yeah.
I actually
Good job, Mr. Wizard.
Remember, he's an individual though, so I overrun through him, and I could actually get to a second.
Oh, entirely possible. These guys are going to continue to try and finish us off. We didn't do any wounds, so they're all murdery. Pivot 90.
And just move 8s into the middle of this.
Yep. Walk around with his wizard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna individual go 5 and then pivot like that. I'm not really worried about your shooting anymore.
Trying to heal these guys. Getting 2.
2, so I go up to 9
They were nearly dead.
Or 11.
Thunderbolt.
on them.
Yep.
You're in cover, so I need 5s. Nope, nothing.
There we go.
And that's
Character versus cannon. Hitting on 3s. 15 attacks. Even more than last time.
jeez.
2s.
2s, yeah.
Dead.
Yes,
I guess snake eyes.
Nope.
Nope. D6 forward.
Just
2.
moves towards you. Into him.
Yep.
So 16. 5, 10.
How much of you has to touch this to get disordered?
Oh, any of it. I'm disordered.
Oh, okay.
No matter what happens, I'm disordered.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
So
so
4s.
it's on force.
That's 4.
So
So
8
4s.
hits. Force. It's going to be 4. But I'm caterpillared.
Oh, that's right.
I hit
These
on
are the
3s.
caterpillars.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's done. Just. Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
I have
Roll
to
it
do my
again.
hits
Roll it again.
Yeah. Because I hit on 3s. So I'm actually. I was like, how much has touch disorder? And I forgot it was none.
That's right.
That's 2s. Crushing strength. So.
Snake eyes.
Yeah.
You dead.
Advance to 6.
3.
Not gonna
That
do
won't
it.
be enough. So I'm going to be just in front of this cannon, basically. These gunners.
These ones are disrupted.
There we go. So 4s.
So 5, 10, 15, 16. Force.
3s.
5, so 8.
We're at 7.
You're at
They
7?
had 2.
Oh, okay.
Now
So
we're
you're at
at
7 now. Okay.
Yeah. They're dead. But
And we'll reform. Yeah, we'll reform. Like that.
there you go.
Yeah, like this.
I think I'll get you in the side if you're like that.
Like this.
I think they get you on your side now.
That's fine.
Watch out for those rifles.
Oh, no!
These guys.
First unit pony knights.
Yep.
On 3s.
And then
2
2s.
swoons. There's 2.
Just roll snake eyes.
Yep. I don't.
So they're dead. Forward. 1.
One.
The other folk.
Yeah, these ones are on 4s.
Okay.
I do get my thunders back, which is
And looking for 3s. Getting
5.
2s. They're dead.
I'll advance.
He's going to go 3. It's basically 2 inches in front of their friends.
Yeah.
Very end. He's going to go in on the wounded ones.
Okay.
He charges 14.
Yeah. All day.
Because he's on wheels. We're better at shooting than fighting, I'm pretty sure. Spears are going to go in on these guys.
Sure.
And you know what? We're going to go in on the flank.
Do it.
Going to get him. Knife him so good. He's going to need a 6 shot into them. And these guys are going to rifle because they're better shooting you in the front. So, cannon. Damn it. And then rifles, we're going to get 8. Here we go on 5s. 1 again. And they don't wound. Do his charge. I think he has 8 attacks. 12 attacks, melee 4. Yep. Thunderous 2, crushing 2.
Okay.
So 2s.
2s.
He does 4.
4 more. So I'm at 7, goes to 11. So you need to roll 5 to kill me.
Did it. We finally did it.
Wow.
And then he is going to just pivot and tank this.
Do it.
And over here we've got spears and guns. We're going to get 16 guns knifing you in the ribs. So for 5s. Gonna get
2.
3.
3. 5.
5s. Gonna get 2.
Nice.
Eat that, odds. First to hit. 5s to win with the spears in the front. Another epic roll there. And for 5s, they're gonna get 1.
So 4. You get 13.
Oh, and they'll just bounce off. As you do. Into the archers, or the
Arquebusiers.
Individual away.
Yep, and then he's going to go
Backwards.
5 and make his pivot.
And 3.
Go 3. Just walk away from this.
Going sideways into the archers.
Yeah, because then I'm not disrupted because it's a counter charge. Red guys are going to charge into the cannon and split the difference. He'll charge into the cannon. These guys will
Be stuck a bit.
No, they'll just pivot and move. I don't really care.
That's those guys' wounds, by the way. You just
Is
picked
that their
up.
ones?
No, the 7 that you just took away.
Oh, sorry. Did I just grab one?
Yeah. Or the 3?
3.
3.
Yeah.
That's it. You're just gonna wait.
Yeah, just going to wait. She's just going to go individual, move, turn.
Yep. Arrows are gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6s.
6s.
2.
Piercing 1.
4s. 3s. 1. That's all you need.
Delete.
Heal attempt.
2. So you go 7.
General's attacks. 15
5.
attacks on 3s and 2s.
Yeah. That's going to be...
There we go.
It's fine. 1s and 2s go away.
You can keep that 3.
Thanks, man.
2s. Snake eyes.
Snake eyes, you live.
Nope. Dead. The knights. I'm just taking this one out.
Okay.
You're not rolling.
I triple my
fucking-
attacks, yeah.
Yeah. These guys in the front. You don't have thunderous though.
No. 3s.
Don't need it. And 3s.
Bring your fancy shirts to your funeral. It's going to be
8.
5, 8.
3 to kill. Dead.
I'll reform to face these guys.
Yep. Same thing over here. Only it's 3s and 2s.
2s,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And then 2s.
With authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snake eyes. No.
Quite dead.
We'll reform to face this guy.
And then face down the dragon tank.
Dragon tank thing.
Last turn.
Charge.
Thud.
Might as well try.
Looking for 4s. Slightly. No, it's basically the same as you did last time. And 2s. 5.
5, okay.
Brings you up to 8. And I don't
9?
kill you.
No.
15 from these guys. So these dice plus 3.
Here? I did 10.
They're 15.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So looking for 4s. And looking for 5s. They got 4.
4. That's not bad. Puts me at 7. 11.
8, 7, 4,
12.
13.
No.
Favored you.
Ha!
And then that's game. I think it's safe to say that my tank cannot kill the world.
No.
He'd probably get pretty far until you got a good charge on him. But that's basically then the end of the game.
Yeah, it's just this mops this up and then...
Yeah. Yep.
Turn 6. No need for turn 7.
No. So that's game. Good game.
Good game!
Victory for the Brotherhood of the Horse. And,
Caterpillar Knights, man. Every game, Caterpillar Knights. The problem is I split your army up. I made you fight in 2 places. You want to fight in 1 place.
it was mostly this piece of terrain and that tree. In all fairness, should have deployed on your side and sat in that corner back there.
Yep.
And then...
Just refuse to flank. Or even over here. Just refuse to flank going this way.
Well, that tree is right in the way.
That's true. Yeah,
It messes with my artillery. But I suppose if I had deployed my artillery in the back and then just advanced forward with my troops, because then you may even just obliterate my units, but I just shoot you the following round.
Well, if your spears sit in terrain,
like the big phalanx group.
Or even just a little spear unit, just in the trees.
Yeah.
And they take advantage of the trees, become knights.
Because
So
those
I'm minus to shoot them, and I'm also minus to hit them.
little spear phalanx, they're 120 for each one.
They're really good for their points.
And they're melee 4, defense 4, 15 attacks.
You're never worried about really losing anything because you're always going to be countercharging. So you're never going to sitting in terrain doesn't slow you. It doesn't bother
they're
you.
only 13, 15, so they're wusses.
Yeah.
But
my
I'm
entire
gonna bring
army
like 7 units up.
But I have to hit them on I have to win them on force. I'm never going to have thunders against you. And if it's not my caterpillar unit, I'm hitting you on force as well. So it's not. I can't reliably break you in 1 round because I go 8, I go 4 wounds.
And I 13, 15.
So I'm not going to break you with 4.
I might waver, which I'm actually okay with, because the idea is that these guys are going to hold the
waver
line.
on 9. I have to hard roll a 9 to waver you in the first round.
That's true.
Right? So if you use terrain to your advantage with those guys, just to hold like your linchpins. Like if I was over here, I would have taken this side. And then just sat here, big pike block in the middle, guns shooting through, just like through your gaps, basically.
Those pikes being in woods is pretty obnoxious.
Oh my god,
snare
right?
snapping with disorder.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the big thing is I basically can't let you get in my sides.
Nope.
So you notice looking at the army that I'm using right now, it's a lot of these big regiments. So the way Kings of War works for you fantasy players is essentially, you'll notice he only has 6 guys. This is basically a regiment of 10 guys. But the way...
The footprint's what matters, not the model count. And the minimum model count is half what the footprint should represent, plus 1.
Right. So a 20-man regiment is only 11 plus... There's 11 guys. And
it looks fine. Like, 6 guys on... The thing is, like, most fantasy regiments and, like, Warhammer Fantasy Battle, they were so packed in there, man. No one would ever actually move around.
Look at that.
Like, it only really works for the humans.
Example? Oh, you've got your goblins over there. Or these archers, too.
Well, yeah, those are all 11. Like, and they fill up a tray just fine. Like, these are minimum model counted regiments, and I think they look great.
Because, like, what he's done here is what I'm going to be doing with spears and with guns and with, like, all of these
guys.
Once
you throw in command and, like, guys with their arms out and stuff, like, you don't even notice the fact there's not 20 guys in there. Because you're just making the footprint. And if you want to do, like, big scenic pieces, too, like... And
you rotate them a bit so the spears are actually facing forward on their own bases and stuff like that.
I did full units. I actually didn't even do it for my ogres. My ogres
you went down to 3 and 6,
I went to 6. Or sorry, 5 where they're supposed to be 6 is what I did.
There you go.
Because minimum's 4 for this one, but I thought 5 would look better. And they just kind of turned to like the dice face of a 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like one guy in the middle and 2 on either side, and they just fit better.
But you easily could have done that with 4, with 2 and then like 2 in the back, like facing
just
the back.
Just offset them basically.
Yeah. So essentially, I'm going to double the unit of spears, maybe triple, and then you'll have to fight that more. And then I think a lot of other guns, like instead of just all arquebusiers, bring like crossbows and bows.
See, the problem is that they're as wide as my knights almost. So like to make a gap for them to shoot without it being through cover, my knights can fit to charge them. And I outcharge you by so much that like it makes a hole, is what I'm saying.
No, because I can get around your cover and still be tight enough to not get charged. This is what I'm thinking, is that you have this group like that, right? And,
it's going to matter too, because actually all your units are too wide right now. There's something else we should mention is all your units are like almost a ½ inch too wide, because they're bigger than the footprint, right? Because these movement trays are sitting a 1/4 inch and a 1/4 inch off of the 20 millimeters. It's like, so it should be 50 by 40 for a regiment, and the movement trays are making them a little bit fatter. So like if you look at like my goblins,
because it's just the tray part, not the
which will make it a little more narrow for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that the overlap's not a big deal, because if you have 2 units that are like this, right? You still can't charge me, but if you're straight ahead, you're not getting covered from that. Yep. So it's just a matter of like I'm gonna have to space everything. Like I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that fortress of guns.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is you're gonna have a deployment style that you're gonna like for sure.
Yeah.
And once you figure that deployment style out, those sort of like
And not only that,
castles-
like things that make sense to you aren't necessarily tactically good in the way the mechanics of the game work.
Yep.
So you need to have like a weird kind of wagon wheel of defenses against it. Especially the way guns work, where if people bounce off of you but you waver, you can shoot them.
Yeah.
So you want like off-centered guns where like, let's say this is my front unit and I get wavered but he bounces and doesn't kill me. I want these guns to be in such a way that they can shoot you.
I'm gonna have. It's funny too, because this army is the absolute exception. Like most armies have outriders that are pretty fast, but
Most armies aren't all the fast.
Yeah, most armies aren't all 3+, 5+. Thunderous to knight units that are.
Did we play
only
this
going
game where I
turn
played
two.
my Varangar? I don't think
I
so.
don't think I played your Vanguard with this
I
army.
don't
no.
think so. I think we talked about it because
Yeah.
I was looking at the Fallen. Because I played the Ogres last.
That's right. Yeah.
And we fought in that river. And then...
You need to.
Yeah.
I think you were still working on the movement trays and stuff, so we didn't have them here. You're playing something
Yes,
else.
yes. Because they're at home right now getting trade up.
Getting finished up. But yeah, no, these guys are the extreme example for your army, because your army requires at least 2 turns.
I'd like one turn of full
one more
shooting.
turn of shooting at least, because I got to go first and charge at top of 2.
Because if I
So
go
was
first...
going seconds,
Yeah.
well, none of your arquebusiers are shooting
Yeah, but
first
they don't
turn,
do
'cause they'll
much.
reload.
But the cannons get 2 hits, maybe 1.
Yeah.
But
You get-
like you only need 1 or 2
Well, that's
hits.
it. Is you're gonna get at least one more. If you're just focusing on a single unit with each time, one of your artillery pieces is gonna hit an extra time.
Yeah.
And then if I'm not speed 16 coming across the table at you, you're probably getting 4 chances per cannon.
It's
to
also
dump into
like
something.
on the fence that when I switch these all off to cheaper regiments, is I just drop these guys and bring more artillery, because I can bring 2 more cannons and 3 more ballistas, and not break the rules for having too much of one unit.
Yep. Well, troops are your big flex here, right? Because you've got lots of regiments, and you've got a horde that's unlocking. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 regiments, which means you've got 8
Spirit
troop
regiments.
options,
Yeah.
right? And then you've got a horde, which gives you 4 more. So you have 12 troop options. You're only using 1, 2, 3 of them right now.
Right. Well, it's because these are also really expensive for what they
Yeah,
are.
no, that's true. Yeah.
Like I think these guys are as expensive as the spears were.
Yep.
But I'm saying like when the list changes for what you guys are going to see is going to be like spear, like foot guard, and then that gives me 6 right there. I still think the phalanx or the big regiment of heavy pikes is really useful.
So good.
And
So
then,
impossible. Like I had to obliterate that unit on the charge, which I luckily did.
well, you got also really lucky that they didn't kill what they wanted to kill, because I was going to rotate on you.
No, for sure, absolutely.
And then like, oh, the one group gets to countercharge, but
Yeah.
they're not going to have Thunderous, and they're still disrupted because I didn't charge them.
Yeah.
And then these guys have to face me in the front, which they don't want either.
Yeah. The only problem was my other unit was still alive, so you couldn't have.
Yeah,
rotated.
the one right here.
Yeah, well, you couldn't because they were both like this at the time, so you couldn't have rotated with the center of unit because it was right in the middle, being on top of my other unit.
But I had to rotate sideways to be in the middle of you, right? And mine's narrower than yours is. Like they're on too big of
I'm
a
just talking
tray
about on
right
turn 2. No, I'm just talking about on turn
Okay.
2. When I charged you, I was completely centered on your unit, and
Right.
then what happened was you charged me in the flank with your monster,
And then these guys
over
charged here.
Well, no, you just counter charged with the pikes.
Right.
In
But
the one unit. But you're in the same place, basically. All I have to do
I
is back up
slide
there.
like 4 over because it's center to center, right?
Oh, you did. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And then-
you might have been able to do it then.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
remember, mine isn't 5 deep.
I
Like
forgot
this
you did
tray
that,
here
yeah.
is actually an entire base too wide.
Yep.
And so I think that rotating on the center, I could sit behind these guys
Yeah,
essentially.
you might have been able to. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The math is pretty close.
It is.
You'd have to look at it. Basically, let's see if I can
Well,
do
so
this.
we can do it right now. Yeah.
Don't look at that one because it's too wide.
Well, how big are you supposed to be? You're
It's
supposed
this
to be,
basically, but twice as
So it's
wide.
these twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can just do this then. So it would be like this.
Yeah. And then those
And then
in
you'd
the
be
center.
Like this. And then could you? So the distance.
this
then
away.
Is, hang on.
Oh.
One of these units. We have to just know if.
And then this
This
minus an
distance?
inch. Knock this back one.
Well, no.
Because you bounce back, right?
Well, it depends on which combat happens first, right?
Oh, that's true.
So this is 2.5, and that means that how wide is this? This is 3. You're fine.
Yeah.
Because it's only 1.5 inches. Then that means when you go center to center, you go like that, which means you're fine.
Yeah, because that was what I was hoping to do.
Yep.
And so then that unit that was facing here with the caterpillar, I'm like, that's not bad because these guys are facing
Although
like
I don't
that.
even know if you can pivot through an enemy unit. You might not be able to during a reform because it's an enemy unit period. You'd have to swing through me, which means you might not be able
That's
to do
true.
it. Because you maintain your facing during the pivot too. So
Yeah.
you couldn't do it backwards. Like you couldn't go like whoop and then change facing.
You'd have to do it the other way. I don't think
I could have rotated this way had I.
You could have faced them for sure. Yeah.
Which didn't want to do, obviously.
But you didn't want to do that.
Then yeah, I guess the general really needed to.
They needed to go
job.
first, kill them, and then you could have been able to rotate and face me. Because either way, I was gonna get the flank then.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Kings of War.
But things to think about. Yeah. Stay tuned, guys. I'll see you next time for more battle reports.